Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to set up virtual machine and install Hadoop services and able to perform all the Hadoop related commands in Mac systems. So basically in M1 and M2 chip, both the process remains the same. So for that, we need to be pretty careful that, so I'll start with the process of starting with creating a virtual machine. Before that, there is one prerequisite. You have to install UTM as part of this process, but in Windows, we'll use VirtualBox. So VirtualBox is still in beta version for Mac. So for that purpose, we'll use UTM. So hope you have installed that. Post that, you have to install ARM Ubuntu Virtual Machine ISO image. So I'll attach these two links in my YouTube video description, so you can follow that. So post downloading these two, I'll tell you the process how to start with creating of a new virtual machine. So for that, you need to create a new virtual machine, virtualize, click on Linux. And here is the thing guys, boot ISO image. So click on browse. So you just need to download your Ubuntu ISO image. So here is the one. So you just need to select it, then continue. So leave this default configuration as it is. So now click on this machine, like if you want to set up. So the demo one. So this is the name I'm giving for this virtual machine. So click that finish. So it will come here. So post creating this, just click on start. So it will start booting up the options. So post that, we will be able to perform the other commands. So here you need not to do anything, just click on next. So it will try to install a particular thing. So here guys, in mainly in Mac, so post completion of these steps, just terminate the virtual machine first. So go back to the machine. So here the first thing which I'll tell you was, so click on here edit. So you have to change the display setting. By default it is pointed to Virtue-GPU GLPCI, which won't support for this. So you have to select this Virtue RAM FB. So click on save and then start a machine. So post starting, click here, then click on eject. So then yeah, I think it starts the process now. Now the booting option will start performing these two. So now let's wait for a couple of minutes till it completes, and it will ask you to set up username, password, the stuff. Mhm. So post starting that, it comes a window popping up in this way. Just click on next. There is enter, then continue without updating, then done, then done. Just press enter. Select the done button, done arrow with the cursors. Continue. Give your name here for this address and remember this as uniquely. So I'll just name it as ready. Give your username and also give the password. So post creating, just done. Again done. Then click on this done. So it will take around 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So basically post completion of now it's installing. So you will see a button in the top. It's install complete. So post that, you can actually reboot your system so that the system starts installing and able to update automatically. So for that, it will take around 5 minutes. So you just need to wait till it completes. So here you can see system is trying to update, and if I see here top, installation has been complete. So you can actually click on reboot and cancel update, and you can click on reboot. So select that option. and click on enter. So now I think it's complete. So you can click on close. So it will just so once it's complete, so you just need to click on power machine here for this machine. Just click on OK. Just come over, minimize this. Just go to your UTM. Just click on right click, edit, change the display settings to REMFP machine because it won't support the default one in Mac. So post changing this, just play one. Click on here, eject to click on this, uncheck that one. So now it will start an option. So it will just give you an option to sign in with your details, guys. So we just need to perform the login now. So just enter the one that you set it earlier as your username and password. So now we log in here. So here you just need to update your particular system using sudo command, sudo apt update. So we have to do this. So it will enter the password. Post that, it will download that. So and then since this is a virtual machine, so you have to install the desktop, that is Ubuntu desktop. So for that, this is a command sudo apt install Ubuntu hyphen desktop. So it will start installing that. Click on Y, that is continue S. It will take around a couple of minutes. So to download all the softwares. Suppose that just reboot your system. So I think we are good to go. Suppose that your terminal, your virtual machine for you will be created. So the next steps will be as follows. So if you see, the progress has been crossed to 21%. So it will take around hardly 5 to 10 minutes. So please be a bit patient. So post that a virtual machine will be set up. So I'm just waiting that to complete as you guys are seeing in front of you. Yeah, so once this pop-ups, just press on enter guys somewhere in your keyboard. So once this pop up, so you just need to reboot the system. So enter the command as I said. So the third command. So basically, you just need to reboot the system. So for that, we just type sudo reboot. So now our entire system, the virtual machine will be rebooted and it will be ready in another. It won't take much time. So it will hardly take just 1 or 2 minutes. So post that you will be getting this image shown over here. Our machine was ready. So click on this link, enter the password, just press enter. So post that if you see we have all these instances ready. So click on next, just done, nothing goes here. So once this is ready, we just need to be careful for doing 2 steps, guys. So you just come to here. So post this, you have to download the Hadoop version. So Hadoop, so for that, there is a manual which is attached. So you just need to click on this particular link. So download this particular version, so which is a binary version. So for that, I can actually log in here itself and show. This is the command. So click on the second one, this HTTP one, all the three are same. So, so it will take some couple of minutes depending upon your internet speed. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes. So once that is download, we are almost done, guys. So these are the pretty much steps that you need to follow to set up this. And post that, I'll help you how we can proceed from here. So once this is downloaded, you just need to extract this particular file. All the commands I'll be doing practically in front of you, so that you can follow the same approach post installing this Hadoop, how to extract that, where to keep that, and how to perform a simple word count program. And then you'll be able to apply all the various Hadoop commands like put, get, copy from local, copy to local, various disk usage commands, various tail commands in order to check the logs. So these commands will be pretty much helpful whenever you are dealing with data engineer roles in real time. So you'll be working on a tool called putty, so where you'll be using logging on your with the local host IP addresses, and then you'll be able to perform all these commands. So once if you join any organization, you need not to worry about setting up a Hadoop. So installing virtual machine nodes. So entire the clusters will be available in the form of some IP addresses. So you can just use that IP address and connect to that IP address using a particular port number. So that's what we'll do in real time. So let it download. So meanwhile, click on here. There is a terminal. So let me minimize this so it will be easy for us. So I'll just open a terminal. It's already here. So just type. So it will show your username and this particular one the server name that we gave. So if you type ls, so I'll just go to the downloads location. So I think it's still downloading. It haven't downloaded fully, I guess. So we'll see that status. Yeah, I think it's downloaded fully. So now you have to extract this file. So for that, I'll use a command tar hyphen xvf, the file name Hadoop hyphen 3.3.4 dot tar dot xvz. So now it's extracting that particular file from that directory. So post extracting this, so we just need to execute a few commands. So now I think that it's done. So we just need to come back. So here we just need to install some commands which is required. Sudo apt hyphen get install ssh. So it will ask you for password. So click on continue, yes. So then there are another commands which are also mentioned. So this is the other command edsh. So just click on Y, that is continuing, yes. So post that we'll be installing rsync, which is mainly enabling the syncing between multiple things. Suppose that you have to install the default JRE and default JDK. So it will install now default JDK. So this is the main thing, guys. So Hadoop will run on top of using Java framework, because as we will be dealing with MapReduce, MapReduce has been developed Java. So ensure that you have installing the default version, because in few versions Java 8 won't support. So ensure that you are downloading the latest versions, so that it will be pretty easy and comfortable to deal with the codes in these virtual machines. So now I'll show you an important step to check whether Java has been installed or not. Just type ls. Now you are inside your home directory. Come back home directory, just here. If you see here, there is a user directory. So click on user. Inside that, there is a folder called lib. Inside that, enter into a JVM folder. Inside this, if you type ls, we'll see now the Java has been installed successfully. Since as I am using Mac, it is Java -11 -OpenJDK -ARM64. If you are using Windows, it will be AMD64. That's the only difference. Now come back from here, guys. So now I'll just log into the home with my username. So yeah, so it's under downloads. So we extracted that. So let me move the Hadoop folder from here into this username location that I created. That is /home/ready location. So now I moved it. So now if you see, I'll enter into /home cd space ready. Here if I see Hadoop has been installed. So enter over there Hadoop hyphen 3.3.4. So now we have to provide an environment variables path in a particular variable file, that is environment.sh file. So for that, you have to enter into etc file, etc directory. Inside that Hadoop, inside that you will find a file called hadoop-env.sh. So if you scroll down here, you have to add your mention the Java path variable here. If you didn't mention here, it won't work. So please carefully add this Java underscore home equal to, the path was user slash lib slash jvm slash Java -11 hyphen open jdk hyphen ARM64 slash. So ensure that there won't be any spaces. So because whenever you're dealing with shell commands, spaces will also consider it as a character. So that will cause definitely an issue. So ensure that you are pretty much following the same way like how I did it. So and then in order to exit from here, escape :WQ. W stands for saving and Q stands for quitting. If you don't want to save by mistakenly, if you type some character, in that case you can type escape :Q exclamatory mark. It means it won't save the changes. So then press enter. Now perform the same operation, adding the Java environment variables here /user/lib jvm/java -11 open jdk hyphen ARM64. So we are good now. So post this, I think we are almost end. So now we are inside Hadoop. So I'll create a directory here, pmkdir hdfs input. This is our input program. So this I'll just enter into the input, hdfs input. So I'll create a file called a file.txt file, insert mode, and I am Rashekar. I'm a good boy. So save this file. So now I think we are good. So now you just need to ensure that your job will also be running successfully. So ensure that it runs successfully. So post that there is a command to run our particular program. So to run our particular entire code. So for that, we just need to ensure that you need to run this particular command. So that command I can actually paste it here. So the command like which will tells you what are the when we have to run this particular application, so that it will be pretty straightforward for you to deal with this particular application. So I'll just search for that command. Hey guys, so now we are good. So the command is so whenever you are minimizing and maximizing this, showing to enter an input. So just come here. So now I'll type that command, guys. So bin slash hadoop jar share slash hadoop slash map reduce hadoop hyphen map reduce hyphen examples hyphen 3.3.4 dot jar, and then enter the program name and then enter the input directory and then enter the output directory name. So this is not about it's not mandatory you need to enter the same output directory, it's up to you. So the purpose of this bin slash hadoop is the place where it shows that the hadoop has been installed. In that you just need to point, and jar mainly stands like it's a collection of dot class files written inside this java using java programming language. So they had written a particular word count program and extracted the code in the form of a jar. So this is the developed by admin people. So you're mentioning your program name as they suggested like word count program, and mention the input directory as hdfs input and the output directory. You need not to create output directory, guys. So you just create it. It will automatically create that. So I'll just run this command. So now our program is running and it ran successfully. So in order to ensure that the program has been ran successfully or not, so you can use a command to navigate to that particular terminal using bin slash hadoop fs hyphen ls. I'll use hdfs output. So now it enters into that location and showing the files over there. By default, every output written by Hadoop, it writes the data into part files depending upon the file content. So it starts with part hyphen r hyphen 0000, and the files contents keep on continuing 0001, 00002. So in the same way, it will be keep on going, and you will be able to control this particular partitions to limit, or how many number of partitions to limit using Spark wide transformations called repartition and coalesce. So that we'll learn in future in detail. So now I'll tell you like how we can visualize the output content. So for that, you just need to type same command, but instead of hyphen ls, I'll type hdfs output cat command. So output directory slash the file name part hyphen r hyphen 1 2 3 4 5. So you'll be able to view the content now. So if you see the words that has been present, so I think this is how, guys. So we will be able to, we are successfully installed virtual machine by downloading the Hadoop and setting the Java home variable, guys. So, and we executed our MapReduce program for one file. In the same way, you can execute for 10 files, 20 files, how many ever files that you want. So in that case, depending upon the file content, the output file will be created, those many part files, and you can even reduce that or increase the number of partitions. So that's where the entire MapReduce framework lies. So mapping, shuffling, reducing, combining, in the end, reducing comes. Sorry for that. So you can follow this approach, and thank you for watching and for being patient for all the video.